In January 2015, 1,200 young people from 60 schools began rehearsals to prepare for the world premiere performance of a new piece of music, Seven Seeds. This major creative arts project was commissioned by a new and unique organisation.
The Triborough Music Hub is a centrally organised local authority service which receives core funding from the Arts Council England. When the Triborough Music Hub was formed in September 2012, it was a completely new way of working. It was bringing together three separate local authorities: Hammersmith and Fulham, Kensington and Chelsea and Westminster. The strategic role is to ensure that every child has the access to the best possible music education in and out of school.
From its conception, the Triborough Music Hub knew they wanted to produce a major event in the summer of 2015 to mark 3 years of innovative music making and unite the community in a celebration of its achievements. The reins to this ambitious project were given to the up-and-coming British composer John Barber. Collaborating with longtime friend and writer Hazel Gould, they chose the Greek myth Persephone.
Persephone is the story of a young girl who's kidnapped and taken down to the underworld. Her mother, Demeter, who's the goddess of all things that grow, casts the world into an eternal winter. Her grief stops the world from growing.
Persephone, as well as being about the seasons and how they came to be, is also about relationships between parents and children.
It's an enormous story and it's about how the world turns, but actually it's also about a girl growing up.
Writing text and music with young people to inspire the creation of the piece was at the heart of the project.
Well, the kids were given a starting point to bring their ideas for the composer and the writer to work with. We were talking about the story and the setting and the characters, so getting our buzzwords together and getting some lyrics so that we could actually form some lines of text.
I think the idea of collaboration is something that's at the heart of this project, and it only takes one spark, it only takes one thing for someone to say, well, we could try this, and then all of a sudden a whole vista opens up in front of you of things that you can do.
Any of the ideas that come to me from the children have potential and could be a piece. Often I just pick things wholesale that the kids have done, and sometimes I like snippets of things and kind of use them hint of a tint.
Preparation for the concert included 3 large-scale borough rehearsals, and in the week before the concert, the Hammersmith and Fulham schools had their rehearsal at the Lyric Hammersmith.
It's such a valuable opportunity. The fact that there will be so many children involved, and to be involved at such an early stage, right through to performing at the Royal Albert Hall, and it's going to reach such a breadth of students and children, it's going to be an incredible experience.
June the 23rd was Performance Day, and as the stage was set, 1,200 young people from primary, secondary and special schools finally came together with musicians from Aurora Orchestra, Albert's Band, South Bank Sinfonia, Royal College of Music and the Royal Academy of Music at the stunning Royal Albert Hall.
The Albert Hall is here in trust for the nation, and for me that means for the benefit of everybody. I meet many people from all walks of life who come to the hall, and you say, have you been to the Albert Hall before? And they go, yes, when I was 11 or when I was 7, and they can remember where they sat and they can remember what the piece of music was. That's very powerful.
The Royal College of Music is naturally a very collaborative institution. Our students are, I suppose, aged between about 18 and 24, but we want to cultivate much younger pupils, and the Triborough Hub brings pupils and students of all ages together.
The really exciting thing about working as a hub is that we as professional music organisations are connected directly to young people, and also connected to each other in a way that makes us greater than the sum of our parts. A project like Seven Seeds is really only possible within that context.
With just an hour to go, the audience begin to arrive as the performers head off to get changed after a long day of final rehearsals.
The best thing about today was when we met new children from other schools.
It was great, a lot of fun. My first time performing the actual show in the Royal Albert Hall.
I was quite blown away by the quality and also the fact they got the opportunity to sing in a choir with an amazing orchestra and with professionals. Yeah, it's amazing.
I didn't really think I'd be in a Royal Albert Hall performing on the stage, so it was an incredible feeling.
I think it was absolutely phenomenal. I cried all the way through. It was just absolutely brilliant. Loved it.
Moving forward from the Seven Seas project, we have got so many exciting things planned for the future with all our schools, with our young people, with our own orchestras and choirs, and working collaboratively with our partner organisations.
If you want to find out more about the Triborough Music Hub and see the concert in full, please contact Triborough Music Hub for more details.